Now we move on to the next world of the game, Rool's Keep. And it's time for the first level of Rool's Keep, Arctic Abyss. I don't know why they didn't have like a whole winter-themed world, because this is our first kind of cold-themed level. But you know, maybe it's because the last game had its own snow world. And I absolutely love the music track here, and I just love the level aesthetic too. It reminds me of the caves from the first game, is what I was gonna say. Oh, it looks like we have to play as on guard too. We haven't seen on guard in a little while, have we? Whew. We did a nice job speeding through at least. Too bad we Too bad we died. Oh, the checkpoint's right there. I think one of the Clubba levels may have revealed this theme before this point, actually. Maybe that's why it feels kind of out of place at this point in the game. Speed across there on guard. Ah, that star is right there and we aren't able to hit him. Maybe if we don't speed off until a little bit later. Now, let's not do it until here. And we speed off. Okay, and we don't charge ourselves into the starfish like a fool. Well, I say that and then we immediately charge into starfish. The starfish might be the trickiest enemy for Unguard to deal with. Everything else we can just stab, usually has a fixed pattern. But these guys will just come at us. It's kind of difficult to see when they appear. Ooh. Would you look at that? And it looks like that's the point where Unguard goes away. How are we gonna activate this? Does the water go down at some point? There we go. Hey, that was some way of doing it, I suppose. Windy Well. Another mining level looks like mixed with the wind. That's interesting. Oh wait, no! I remember this now. This wind takes us up. With Dixie though, it's like, man, I wish I could just do this normally. Oh, wait to drop down. There we go. We can kind of control our speed, it appears. Oh, it stopped carrying us up there. Whoops. Oh, I see what we gotta do here. Dip under and then go across. Man, the developers of this game are just so creative. They're great at level design, they're great at level gimmicks. They're just great at game design, really. We gotta wait until we dip down and then go across. Careful there, Diddy. This is dangerous. Oh, there's a guy. Okay. We're good to go. This level has kind of outstayed its welcome, just because, like, we've done this a bit before, where you just gotta use the wind to dip under, and then go across, and I didn't even make it that time. I think a good strategy for these hook enemies is to stay close to them. That way, as soon as the hook leaves them, you can pass by pretty safely. Oh, there's squawks in this level somewhere? And we got ourselves an extra coin at the end there. Oh, there's a bonus game. I missed so much in this level. I don't think I got a single bonus game. Next level we have here is Castle Crush, and this is the first castle-themed level, which comes with its own unique music track and background and everything. And this is kind of an upward auto-scroller similar to the last one, only now the ceiling crushing us is much more of a threat. We just watched that guy get crushed. What was up with that? The castle theme in this game is very ominous. I do quite like it, although it's not exactly as memorable or catchy as a lot of the other music in this game is. This is a neat bit here where they're just dropping enemies on us. Because every game in the 90s had an elevator sequence, and you can't tell me otherwise. That was close. The hook is still moving even after you kill them, and you have to keep note of that. Also, it looks like these bees just die as soon as they touch the ground. That's interesting to know. Maybe that's just how they always worked. They didn't really touch the ground before much, did they? Here, his bites were perfectly timed with the music there for a moment. I remember this level giving me a lot of trouble on my very first playthrough. And right now, it doesn't seem to be as much trouble. You just gotta kind of keep up with everything, right? Be aware of the enemies coming in. Oh wow, that was just a checkpoint. This is a long one as well. Ooh, now they're sending 2 enemies at once. Ones that have to be killed through different I couldn't decide if I wanted to say means or methods. Look out for the vultures. I don't really like jumping off these guys' heads because that throws me off. I hear the DK barrel somewhere. There it is. We just gotta survive. It's taunting us by having it on the other side of the wall. Just gotta avoid these bees. Come on, Dixie. Oh, 2 hook guys at once? Oh, this is brutal. This is torture, K-Rool. Truly, K-Rool has gone mad with power and his evil level design. Oh, there's the end, there's the end. I'm not even gonna bother trying to get the reward. I don't know if this stage would have kept going up or not. Clapper's Cavern. Yeah, it's another, like, ice cave level, even after we just had a castle. Like, we're in the middle of a castle right now. Why is there ice in here all of a sudden? Clapper, it's been a while, since World 2. But now he's freezing the water so that we can safely go across, because once again, there's that little muncher down there who's gonna kill us otherwise. I do like how this game has recurring characters and level design gimmicks, but it uses them in different ways. Like the wind, for example. One stage you're using it to... Whoops. One stage you're using it to make long jumps, the other stage you're using it to fly into the air. Clapper here, one stage you're using him so you can swim. This stage you're using it so you can avoid the water, in a way. So you gotta use that ice to slide across, that's a neat bit. Oh. The little chomper go away? Duck under... Just barely made that. Very nice, Dixie. Keep going, keep going. Oh! The bonus at the end is a Dixie barrel. I was lucky in that I had Dixie left, but Chain Link Chamber, we have another castle theme, but this time it's not an auto-scroller. Instead, this focuses entirely on climbing. We have these guys who climb the ropes, we have these chains here. I remember this level being a very difficult one for me when I first played it. Oh, that's right, there's 2 paths. Let's do this path, which is the hook path. And basically, in this path, the emphasis is get on hooks and get off of the hooks as quickly as you can. The other path uses barrels with countdowns, so also kind of an emphasis on speed and avoiding bees. Ooh, checkpoint. It's a good thing I checked the left path, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten that. It is nice how there's a lot of chain ropes here, so we have a lot of freedom of where we want to go. Oh, I remember this bit. I guess wrong. Okay, yeah, there's cannonballs coming down, we gotta switch sides appropriately. It reminds me of a minigame from Mario Party 7, of all things. There's like a bonus minigame that's like a DK minigame, like one of the special ones you get if you land on a DK space. Oh! Okay, I guess we had to wait in that little alcove to the side. Now we gotta jump down as quick as possible. Now we gotta jump up as quick as possible. I see what they're doing. I don't know that I'm gonna survive this, though. Yeah, I'm dead. I don't know how I was supposed to go much faster there. Maybe I had a bad start. Alright, now's our chance. Oh, I messed up at that point. I hit the jump a little too early, because if you jump in between Diddy jumping from chain to chain, it doesn't register. So you gotta really just get into the right rhythm with that. Here we go. Oh, I would too early, but wait. Maybe that'll help me. I still actually barely made it. That bit is quite the challenge. Escaping from some vultures, neat little segment there. Oh! That man took an extra life from me. He didn't just kill me, he degraded me. Alright, well I remember why that level was a challenge now, going back to it. It's that bit with the bees going up and down. How many different baddies do you think are in the game? I got no chance of getting this one right. I do have a chance. I got a 33% chance is what I got. Rats, porcupines, the little crocodiles who munch, the stingrays, the starfish. Does it count variants? Because there's the starfish who home in on you and the ones in the fixed pattern. There's the bees. There's those hedgehogs who like spin you upwards. There's the ghosts who throw stuff. There's the guys on the carts, but do they count differently than just the guys with the swords? Because they're like the same sprite, kinda. So I don't know. Hook guys. Does it count bosses? Down the middle, 30. Oh! The down the middle worked. See you later, Swanky. Thanks for being in the game. Now, to Toxic Tower. So, we have some toxic poison rising slowly. And, yep, this is a Rattly level. That was close. It's a good thing we can jump on these bees. Is there a secret down here? I thought so. That's why they had the bee in the way. That wall is fake, apparently. I wanted to just hug the wall and jump up past the bee, but apparently that wall does not exist. So I ended up just bonking my head on the ceiling and dying. That was unfortunate. We just barely land on those guys, huh? Yeah, maybe it's better off to charge A on those bees, but I don't know that I have the time to most of the time. To the cannon. Oh! We changed animal buddies. We're squawks now. Keep on flying up. Oh, why did you have to miss their squawks? I don't know exactly where the poison is, but it's got to be gaining on us. Oh, there it was. I saw it. There we go. Oh, now we're Squitter. This is a neat level how it's making us play as all the different animal buddies. And it shows you how the animal buddies can have different level design, right? Like when we're squawks, it's a very linear kind of structure, same with Rattly. With Squitter here, it's very open, right? Oh, is that the end? We only got that a little bit with Squitter? That's too bad, but it's still neat how there is a level with multiple animal buddy transformations. We haven't had that so far, I don't think.